So, what's snowballing and teabagging?
Oh, Lord. This is the video where they all unsubscribe.
Oh, sorry. It's been nice knowing you.
Get the kids out of the room, quick! This is explicit content with Cathy Bartuli from TheIntimacyDojo.com.
And Reid from readaboutsex.com.
Mm-hmm.
And earlier today, he was shooting a video with Sex Nerd Sandra.
Sex Nerd Sandra, who's a very well-known podcaster in the sex geek, sex nerd world.
And
check out sexnerdsandra.com.
She's amazing. And they used a term that I hadn't actually heard before. SnowBalling.
SnowBalling.
So I love learning and geek out.
You are a curious sort.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, having grown up in upstate New York, snowballing meant you threw snowballs at people.
Mm-hmm.
And teabagging was something that you dip the tea bags in hot water and
then
let them
sometimes
cool.
drank it.
Yeah, but they put the tea bags in your eyes to soothe them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was raised in
Yes. You poor child of New England.
Yes.
With the frozen tundra of northern New York, and now you're here in Northern California,
where everything is different.
It's very different, very different.
So, would you like to share what snowballing is?
And again, if you have your own definitions, we're not assuming that our definitions are always correct. We might get things wrong. We love when people write in and leave questions and things like that. So, thank you for all your comments. Snowballing, traditionally, when it's not actually involving snowballs, is the act of having someone ejaculate into your mouth. Traditionally, a penis owner who would ejaculate semen and sperm, and then into your mouth, and then you would spit it or pass it to the other person. In some cases, the same person, but maybe it doesn't have to be the same person. You pass it to them into their mouth.
Kind of like people do with alcohol occasionally.
Yeah, like if you're going to do...
you take a sip and you
pass it on in a romantic
it's
glass
very
of wine.
Sweet. It's very sweet.
So this is kind of a porn thing. People do it some people do it in the privacy of their own homes. Some people love it. Some people think it's really hot. Some people, it's not my thing. So you're allowed to like what you like and not like what you don't like. And you can even be turned on by it and never want to do it, or be turned on by it erotically because it's turning your brain on, but when you actually do it, you're like, ugh, not my thing. It's a lot of different things.
And for those of you who are watching Deadpool, I actually went with a friend who didn't know what teabagging was.
Teabagging, in the Deadpool movie, they talk about teabagging?
They do.
Yeah,
you did not see that?
I did see. I want to hear you talk about it. They want to hear you talk about it.
So he's fighting.
Please recreate the scene.
He is fighting, because that only happens the whole movie. But he's fighting with someone, and the other person's crotch gets near his face, or maybe his crotch gets near someone else's face. Sorry. And he's like, teabagging. And my friend was like, what is that? Teabagging is when you...
What is teabagging, Cathy?
Well, tell me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is it's when you are over someone and you dip your balls in their mouth. Yes?
Oh, read the comments. They'll tell you what it is.
We want to share accurate information. Is that incorrect?
Google exists.
Then why are they watching the videos?
Because they love us. Because we're endearing to them. Teabagging can be many things. There's probably regional teabagging. I mean, there's
Boston tea party.
There's the teabagging parties that the Republican
the
conservative...
tea parties. They're tea parties.
Well, for a while they were calling them teabagging parties.
Oh, appropriate.
And then there were some commentators in the news who were giggling while they were reading the news because it was obvious that the people who named the events didn't know the slang reference, which is usually putting having somebody on their back with their mouth open, but it doesn't have to be their mouth. And you're going to take your nutsack, your scrotum, and kind of dunk it into their mouths or just kind of onto their face, which is also, I think, where it's kind of got both meanings, right? It's the tea, like dunking in the water, which I think would be the mouth, but also, as you mentioned, putting the tea bags onto your eyes in kind of a spa treatment.
Yes. Well, it's a different kind of spa treatment.
It's a very different kind of spa treatment.
Yes. And just as an unexpected bonus, what is cream pie? You guys were talking about that too.
Well, we're doing all of it today. Can't wait to see the actual headline of this video.
I don't know.
So a cream pie, the way that I understand it, and maybe we should ask some of our friends, our good friends Nina Hartley, some other adult performers. Cream pie is when you ejaculate into somebody's body, usually not orally speaking, because that's a snowball, but so it would be somebody's orifice, whether it's their vagina or their ass, their anus, and then they let the ejaculate come out, and then that's a cream pie. And I always thought it was kind of weird because I think you can do a cream pie without anyone eating the cream pie.
Right. It's just.
And I was like, well, then that's just like, why would you call it a cream pie? We could call it something else.
I think some people find it very, or at least people I've talked to about this, they found it very erotic to see the sperm leaking out. Like that was hot for them.
People get turned on by lots of things.
Yes.
And everyone gets turned on by different things. So if you want, leave in the comments, like, what are some of the things that turn you on? Or what are some slang terms that you want us to try to define? Yeah,
or what slang terms do you think we should define here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Curious folks, I think you are. Comments, hit subscribe, you know the routine. Share this with your friends, not your parents.
Well, maybe they need it.
No, now I'm thinking about my parents.
Oh, sorry.
And cream pies.
Oh, no! I'm going to just end the video.
Edit now. Stop!
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my social media, it's right there. And please subscribe to this channel there. If you'd like to see more goofy Reid and Cathy, there's more videos there.
See them. Why are they there?